That allows us full padded practice. It allows us full contact during spring football. It allows our kids a great opportunity to get better football-wise and to have a cultural experience that may be a once-in-a-lifetime for a lot of our students. So that would be one way that the parents could definitely help. Are there other ways? Yes, but right now is not the time to bring those in. I could talk to you about staffing. I could talk to you about this. I could talk to you about that. Things that Hiram right now is not able to do. But again, let's focus in on what positives we've made and what strides we've made. As we've came into a program 3 years ago, it was a mess. And I've talked to a lot of parents about it, either in your home, at a restaurant, or in meetings and things here with the football team and their parents. It was a mess. And the wins are still a mess. But some of the other aspects of our program have tremendously changed, from equipment to organization to recruiting to bringing in better quality kids academically and socially. A lot of things have changed. So I want people to see that, not use it as an excuse for not winning, because it isn't. But it's something that is improving. And you can see the constant improvement within the team. And as parents, I know how passionate you are to see your son walk off of that field with a W and a great feel about what he just accomplished during that game. Like I said, I've got a son who's doing it also. The other way that I think is important for our parents to support us right now is to take a look at the positives that are going on the field. The winning the little battles. We may not win the game, but we win a lot of battles along the way. And obviously our stress in every week is to win the football game, but it's to improve, to get more consistent. This week it'll be to play together, stay the course, do the things that we know are going to lead to wins. Hopefully this week against Chicago, if not down the road here in the future in the next 4 weeks and through on 2013. So I think do we need, I could talk to you about our coaching staff having a coaching change with the offensive coordinator right before the season starts. Is that a positive? No, it's definitely a negative. I could talk to you about, we practice hard, but sometimes we don't play the way we practice. We don't teach kids to go out and fumble a punt return. We work on it every day. We got a brand new jugs machine. We catch punts every day before practice and during practice. Do we ask a young man to miss a block on a punt? No, we don't do that. They're not coached to do that. And you know what? They're not trying to do that. They're not trying to do that. They're trying to do what they're coached to do. They just make mistakes. And that's where we're at right now. If I could point it out and say, well, it's the offensive scheme, it's not really. There were 17 times in the first 3 games that if one person does his job, and it's a different person every time, we score. Not get 10 yards, but we score 17 times in the first 3 games. So it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. Do we teach tackling in practice? We sure do. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, and sometimes on Thursday, and most of the time on Monday, we tackle. We get out in the game and we miss tackles. Does that mean they're not trying hard? No. It's just we have got to continue to work on those things. Those are the things that it's not from a lack of effort from the kids. It's not from a lack of effort for the coaches. It's just we're making too many mistakes. There's nothing a parent can do about that. But I do want to invite you. We have an open door policy. You can come to any practice, watch our practice organization, watch the things that we work on. You can come to meetings. Again, we have open door policies to parents, to anybody that wants to come and watch. What you'll see is a very organized teaching situation during practice, and you'll see our players getting better. We have great kids. We really, really do. I told you in preseason camp that we brought in some bad kids last year. We don't have those this year. Are there kids that need a little more guidance than others? There sure is. But we've got good kids. We've got kids that can help us get this program turned around. And so I really appreciate the enthusiasm that came up and talked to me after the game. I want to make that clear. After the game's a difficult time, but he really shed some light on what parents are thinking, and I should have seen it as a parent of my son and who is a player, because he's feeling the same way. And I feel the same way the parents do. I'm frustrated too. But the bottom line is, please try to remain positive with your players. Point out the victories, whether it's on the scoreboard, whether it's on the field. Point those things out and talk about teamwork, cooperation, working as a unit together and trying to get better. And again, I appreciate all the support, everything that you're doing for our football program. Please continue to do so. I once again will need people to sell programs and 50-50 raffle tickets, those types of things that are helping fundraise some of the things that we're trying to do within our program. I really appreciate your help. Thank you, and go Dogs.